in my heart you will remain forever young, forever young, forever young, forever young, and when you finally fly away, I'll be hoping that I served you well. For all the wisdom of a lifetime, no one can ever tell. But whatever road you choose, I'm right behind you, win or lose. Forever young, forever young, forever young, forever young,
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Do you ever feel so paper thin, like a house of cards, one blow from caving in? Do you ever feel already buried deep, 6 feet under screens, but no one seems to hear a thing? Do you know that there's still a chance for you? 'Cause there's a spark in you. You just gotta ignite the light and let it shine. Just own the night like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show 'em what you work. Make 'em go as you shoot across the sky. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst.
faculty, staff, and graduates, we welcome you to the North County High School 2011 commencement. We will begin our program with the Pledge of Allegiance, then please remain standing for the Star-Spangled Banner. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Principal of North County High School.
Senior class sponsors, administrators, guidance counselors, teachers, and staff have worked extremely hard to plan a very dignified commencement program. To this end, we ask the cooperation of you, our guests, in several ways. Please stand at points in the program preceded by an asterisk. Please remain seated throughout the program, and especially when the diplomas are being presented. The aisles should remain clear as graduates proceed to the stage and return to their seats. Professional photographers are available to take pictures of each graduate as he or she exits the stage. Parents and guests are not permitted on the arena floor during the ceremony. Please hold your applause until the final graduate has exited the stage. This will enable all parents to hear their graduate's name as they are called. Thanking you in advance for your assistance in making this commencement a most dignified exercise. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the senior class president, Ms. Shelby Brooks.
Guests, faculty, staff, parents, and friends, the members of the senior class of 2011 join me in extending to you a most cordial welcome to our commencement exercises. A very special welcome is extended to our guests on stage. As I call your name, please stand to be recognized. The Honorable Patricia Nally, Board of Education President. The Honorable Teresa Burge, Board of Education Vice President. The Honorable Edward Carey, past Board of Education President. Dr. Kevin Maxwell, Superintendent of Schools. Mr. Arlen Liverman, Assistant Superintendent of Schools. Dr. George Arlotto, Assistant Superintendent of Schools. Mrs. Andrea Kane, Assistant Superintendent of Schools. Ms. Catherine Herbert, Regional Assistant Superintendent, North County. The Honorable Senator James DeGrange Sr., State Senator. The Honorable Senator Brian Simonaire, State Senator. The Honorable Congressman John Sarbanes, 3rd District. The Honorable Delegate Pamela Bridell, House of Delegates. The Honorable Delegate Nicholas Kipke, House of Delegates. The Honorable Delegate Stephen Shu, House of Delegates. I would now like to introduce to you Stephanie Smith, Senior Class Vice President.
At this time, I would like to introduce the administrators and guidance counselors of North County High School. As I call your name, please stand to be recognized. Dr. William Heiser, Principal. Mr. Adam Scheinhorn, Assistant Principal and Senior Class Administrator. Mr. Stephen Banyan, Assistant Principal. Mr. Kevin Hamlin, Assistant Principal and Senior Class Administrator. Ms. Beth Dudek, Assistant Principal. Mr. James Todd, Assistant Principal. Ms. Julie Cares, Administrative Intern. Mr. Christian Thomas, Alt 1 Specialist. Ms. Melissa Sounder, AYP Specialist. Mr. James Vaughn, Guidance Counselor. Ms. Margaret Drummond, Guidance Counselor. Ms. Diana Schwartz, Guidance Counselor. Ms. Chelsea Singer, Guidance Counselor. Ms. Laura Simpson, Guidance Counselor. Ms. Kristen Pino, Guidance Counselor. Teresa Amelia Burge was appointed to a 5-year term on the Board of Education of Anne Arundel County in July 2008. A resident of Anne Arundel County for 36 years, Ms. Burge is a graduate from Arundel High School. She graduated from Towson University with a bachelor's degree in political science and mass communication, and then received a master's degree in public administration from the University of Delaware. A resident from the Seven Oaks community, Ms. Burge serves on the Odenton Town Plan Oversight Committee. She is a member of the Seven Oaks Elementary PTA and volunteers in the school. Until recently, Ms. Burge's career has focused mainly on the policy and legislative work. Among the positions she has held are legislative analyst for the Maryland Department of Legislative Services and Director of Governmental Relations for the Maryland Municipal League. At this time, I would like to ask Ms. Teresa Burge to bring greetings from the Board of Education.
Good morning. It's an honor to be here this morning to celebrate the accomplishments of the North County High School class of 2011. On behalf of our entire Board of Education, I want to bring greetings and congratulate you on all that you've done and the strides that you have made over the years. With me this morning, representing the board, is also Mrs. Nally, our board president. I do have to be honest, it feels like just yesterday that I was sitting in your seats at my own high school graduation. But just 2 years ago, I had the opportunity to attend my 20th high school reunion. I know right now that sounds like it's a lifetime away, but time does have a way of passing very quickly as the years go on. So make sure that you take the time to enjoy every moment with your family and your friends. At my reunion, I got to see my class's story partway through. It was wonderful to reconnect with old friends. Some I still see regularly. One is actually your assistant principal, Adam Scheinhorn. It was wonderful, like I said, others have returned from far corners of the world to come to our reunion. Among my classmates, there are service members, lawyers, teachers, veterinarians, accountants, small business owners, a poet, and even someone who set and reached a goal to run a marathon on each of the 7 continents before his 40th birthday. Yes, there is a marathon on Antarctica. But most of us were not done dreaming. We talked about our plans, what we still wanted to do, to learn, and to accomplish. Because we've realized that learning is not something that ends when you finish school, and you should never stop setting goals. You're all at a critical stage in your lives. Your futures are bright and the possibilities are as endless as the skies above us. As you go forward, I want you to remember that each of you has a unique set of gifts and talents. What you make of those talents will determine the future you build for yourselves and the future you build for us all. Those who stood on stages like this before you have made possible the things that you now experience. Somewhere on stages years ago were blossoming minds who went on to shape the way we live by developing things like the internet, GPS systems, and everybody's favorite, the iPod. You are those blossoming minds today. What will you bring us in the years to come? I urge you all, no matter what field you pursue or what career path you follow, to apply yourselves fully, to continue to make the most of your opportunities, and to walk through the open doors into futures that will bring you happiness and fulfillment. Your future is limited only by your imagination. I only ask you two things. First, please come back and tell us your success stories. But second, when you come back, take some time to visit the schools at which you have been educated and give back. Give back to the children who will be there then. Help them in the same way others have helped you. And keep helping us prepare the next generation of success stories. In closing, I'd like to leave you with a short quote by one of the greatest educators and authors of the past several generations, Dr. Seuss. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. You are the guy who'll decide where you go. Congratulations to all of you.
We will now have a musical selection entitled I'll Be There, sung by the North County High School Chorus under the direction of Mr. Michael O'Donnell.
I'll reach out my hands to you. Just call my name. I'll be
Joseph Landgraf is a student that has made a distinct and lasting impression on the North County High School community. At North County, his participation knows no limits. He played tennis, lacrosse, and golf, serving as co-captain of the golf team his senior year. He has been a member of the Spanish Honor Society and the National Honor Society, serving as vice president for the latter. He is active in the mock trial, It's Academic, the math team, and the NCHS book club. He has spent many hours volunteering at the Linthicum Elementary School Library and tutoring in the Educational Latino Outreach Program in Baltimore City. This past January, Joseph had the opportunity to serve as a student page at the Maryland State House in Annapolis, working closely with the members and assisting them with their daily activities. He also earned an official citation from the Maryland House of Delegates. In the fall, he will be a student in the Honors College at the University of Maryland College Park, majoring in political science. Ladies and gentlemen, the salutatorian for the class of 2011, Joseph Landgraf.
Good morning. It is my pleasure to welcome faculty, staff, parents, teachers, family members, special guests, and all of my fellow Knights to the graduation of North County High School's class of 2011. This day has been a long time coming. Beginning with learning how to write our name in kindergarten, we slogged through homework, 90-minute periods, HSAs, SATs, AP tests, and hours of homework, and hours of sports practice and club participation, all for a piece of paper, a goofy nightgown, and a hat that looks like a lampshade. What felt like an eternity has now reached an end, and now after waiting 2,070 school days, we finally are truly knighted and dubbed North County alumni. I would like to begin with some words of thanks to many people. First, thank you staff, for without you, lunch would not be served, computers would not get fixed, guidance would not be provided, classrooms would not be clean, and boo-boos would not be bandaged. Second, thank you class officers for an awesome 4 years and an awesome prom. Next, teachers. I had originally planned to thank every teacher I have ever had, but that caused my speech to exceed 10 minutes, and neither you nor I want me up here for that long. I would, however, like to thank every teacher I have ever had, and all teachers that have not only helped us learn, but also given us advice and guidance that we will never forget. Next, Dr. Heiser. I remember an assembly you called for the seniors midway through the year where you said you wanted to add value to North County's diploma. I thank you for all you have done, because I can honestly say I am proud to be graduating from North County High School. Next, thank you friends, for the competition, the laughs, and the support you have provided to me and to each other. Last but not least, family. Thank you for all your support for us throughout not only our high school years, but also our entire lives. My family supported me in ways that I do not think they know. Mom, Dad, wherever you are out there, thank you for never pushing me to do what I didn't want to. You let me trip, but not fall. You let me wander, but not get lost. And you let me become the man I am today. I thank you for that. This day is bittersweet for me. Sweet, because I am finally receiving my high school diploma. Bitter, because I now have to do my own laundry. Again, thanks, Mom. We now come to the serious part of today. For those of you who know me, I have always had trouble with growing up, so much so that I have frequently been diagnosed with what my family likes to call the Peter Pan syndrome. However, after 18 years of fearing growing older, I realized that I cannot stay with my friends and family in Neverland forever. This graduation day means one thing to me. It is time for this Peter Pan and all the lost boys and girls out there to grow up. There is a saying, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. Today is a gift, and in lieu of today being the present, I would like to use my last words to you as a gift of wisdom. Earlier I mentioned school feeling like an eternity. However, upon reflection, what seemed like an eternity now seems like seconds. You will be asked by two of my fellow knights to reflect upon the past and gaze into the future. I, however, would like you to keep one thought in mind as you cross this stage, take pictures with friends, and say your goodbyes. And this thought stems from the songs Time Stands Still by the band Rush. The following lyrics convey my advice to you, not only to remember for today, but to remember for every present that you are given. Summer's going fast, nights growing colder, children growing up, old friends growing older. Freeze this moment a little bit longer. Make each sensation a little bit stronger. Please be sure to make time stand still. Thank you.
Please welcome Ms. Lauren Grubb, Senior Class Advisor.
I'm here today to introduce to you Shelby Brooks. I have known Shelby since 2007, when I had the distinct pleasure of having her as a student in my English 9 class. Even at that time, when so many freshmen are unrefined and undeveloped, Shelby was a genuine, caring, and responsible student. Over the last 4 years, however, Shelby and I have maintained a strong relationship and worked closely together as she took on increasing roles of responsibility as an officer for the class of 2011. As the class advisor, I have had the privilege of watching her blossom into an articulate, dependable, and mature young lady who is committed to her success and the success of those around her. Over the past 4 years, Shelby has exhibited determination, perseverance, and dedication. She has been determined to excel in the National Art Honor Society and has been named Student of the Month for the Art Department. She persevered as she participated in the National Honor Society, and she has flourished. She dedicated herself to the North County High School volleyball team and has been named captain 3 out of the 4 years she participated. But even more impressively, Shelby has tirelessly worked on behalf of her classmates in her role as the senior class president. Shelby is an outgoing and friendly student, but not dominating. In her role as class president, she has demonstrated an obvious and sincere concern for others, and is always considering others' opinions and preferences when making a decision. Shelby's kindness and maturity have long been evident to both her teachers and her classmates, and she has developed into an intelligent, self-confident young woman who is held in high esteem by all those who know her. I feel very privileged to know this incredible young woman, and even more privileged to introduce her to you. Please welcome the North County High School 2011 Senior Class President, Ms. Shelby Brooks.
Good morning, everyone. We have a lot to talk about today, so please listen up. Oh wait, this isn't just another class meeting, is it? I guess that means there's no need to talk about dues or fundraisers, not graduation announcements or senior sweats. We're wearing our cap and gowns, so I guess this is it, huh? Well, maybe I should be a bit more formal. Good morning, class of 2011, friends, family, administrators, honored guests, and staff. Today is one unlike any other, a day that many of us thought would never come. We've counted down the months, the days, the minutes, and it's finally here. The day we move on with our lives together. Today, we graduate. This past year, our senior year, has been incomparable to the rest. There are a few things we all know, though. It doesn't hit you when you wake up for your last first day of school. It doesn't hit you when you cheer at your last homecoming pep rally or attend your last Friday night football game. It doesn't hit you when you order your cap and gown, and it doesn't hit you when you make your final attempt at the state championship. It doesn't hit you filling out countless college applications trying to use that generic essay over and over and over again. It didn't even hit you in May when you attend your last prom because you're too busy having fun to really notice. It didn't even hit you yesterday when we sat through that endless graduation practice. Today, our graduation day, is where it really hits you. We will never step foot in the halls of North County as students again, only as alumni. We should all be proud of this moment. We've made it through 12 never-ending years of school to make it to this day in one piece. We've grown into mature young adults, well, for the most part. We've shared laughter and tears and made it through the good times and the bad times to get to this point in our lives. High school is where we began finding ourselves, but this is not where it all ends. Our journeys ahead are much greater. When you think back on this day, remember it not as the end, but simply the ending of this chapter of our lives. In the words of Natasha Benningfield, this is where your book begins, and the rest is still unwritten. As cheesy as it is, it's true. Our journey has only just begun, and we're starting it together. To your left and right, you'll find a few familiar faces. To the front and to the back, a few more. Take a look behind us all. The ladies and gentlemen in our audience today are each one of our strongholds. They helped us make it to this day one way or another. Memories are all we have left of this school. Before we know it, we will be graduating from college. Cherish these high school memories because they will soon unconsciously slip away. This may be the last time the North County Knights, class of 2011, stands together, but this is not goodbye. Whether we stayed lifelong friends or have that awkward moment running into each other sometime down the road, we will always share our high school experience with one another. We're entering a world full of unknowns, but that's the best part. We may not know where we're headed or what's next, but we don't have to, because life can't always be scheduled or planned. Like many times before, we'll make mistakes in our future, but we shouldn't let that hold us back. Just remember that whatever you do it with courage. I'd like to leave you today with a quote from a very familiar author. His books were some of the very first we ever read, and whether you're 2 or 82, they're full of simple, wise words. He's been with us from the start, and it only seems fitting to start our new endeavors with him. From his well-known children's book, Oh, the Places You'll Go, by Dr. Seuss. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far, and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 94.75% guaranteed. Thank you.
Daniel Heller earned valedictorian by achieving an overall GPA of 4.55, while taking a number of advanced courses, including 10 advanced placement courses. His achievements in academics have been truly recognized. Daniel is a commended scholar by the National Merit Scholarship Program, AP Scholar with Distinction, a Maryland Distinguished Scholar finalist, and earned the STEM Student Excellent First Place Award. His dedication to excellence also spreads to his involvement in school activities. Daniel was an active participant in mock trial, Spanish Honor Society, its academic, the math team, serving as captain his senior year, and the NCHS Book Club. A NCTE Achievement in Writing National Award winner, one of only 13 in the state of Maryland in 2010. Daniel has been recognized for his writing ability throughout his high school career. He most recently took home first place at the state level in the General Federation of Women's Clubs Maryland Youth Writing Contest. He is also a frequent contributor to the North County Literary Magazine. Next year, Daniel will be a student in the Honors College at the University of Maryland, majoring in engineering. I am pleased to introduce to you the class of 2011 valedictorian, Daniel Heller.
Good morning. I'm here to talk about an ending, the closing of our time in high school. But like every ending, it comes with a new beginning, the beginning of the rest of our lives. We have all worked to achieve this moment, to stand here today in these robes of red and black. We have all studied and sweated. We have all talked and laughed and danced and cried along the way. And here we stand. This moment means something different for all of us. For some, it's the vindication of years of toil. For others, it's a bittersweet farewell to good friends. For all of us, it's the closing of a chapter. We've written 4 years of our lives in the halls of North County, and finally, we have reached the concluding paragraph, the last period on the last page. The time has come for us to say farewell to high school. So goodbye to the places and people that have helped us define ourselves. Goodbye to the teachers and books. Goodbye to the very halls that we have tread for 4 years of our lives. In a way, we will miss every towel we've walked on as we went to class or as we avoided class. In a way, we will miss, we'll miss the friends we found, the memories we've made, and the experiences we've had. It would be an overgeneralization to say that high school was good. It meant many different things to many different people, but this can be said. None of us would be who we are without it. The defining nature of the institution that has brought us here is undeniable. Whether you found a group to belong to or chose to make your own path, this school has changed us from scared and pretending not to be scared ninth graders into seniors ready to face our futures. At this point, it would be customary to talk about the greatness in everyone, but I won't, because it's not what I believe. I believe that we are all who we make ourselves to be, not an idealized image. We have the choice to be great, and some here may make it, while others do not. There's nothing wrong with seeking your own personal happiness, nothing wrong with not achieving another's ends. In fact, there's something eminently right about it. I won't tell you all to be great. I'll tell you all to make up your own minds about who you want to be, and once you do, don't let anyone stop you from reaching that dream. Now it would be customary to talk about how bright the future is, but I won't. I believe that the future doesn't happen in a kingdom of golden sunshine, but in the blood, sweat, and tears of reality. It's a storm, waves crashing up and down, the sky dark with clouds, and we must now set our sights on it and sail directly in. Some of us are sailing off to college, others are gunning for the military, still more will steer for a job. We are on the brink of entering the world, and the trials we all face in the future will not be easy. Things will not be handed to us on a silver platter. The way ahead is not paved for us. What I do ask of each and every one of you is that you try, that you attempt, that you fight. I ask that you give everyone who's here to support you recompense for all that they've done by never giving up on yourself, just as they have never given up on you. I ask that you chase your dreams across the 7 seas if you must, regardless of the cost. If you can do that, if you can always fight for what you believe in, if you can always have faith in yourself and your own abilities, then I am confident that each and every one of you can go out into this world, a beacon of triumph in the darkness, a knight in shining armor.
The class of 2011 consists of 370 students. We're very proud of each student. However, some special awards, scholarship, grants, and recognition are worthy of being brought to your attention at this time. In reviewing your programs, please note the students who have been inducted into honor societies. These organizations include the National Honor Society, Hispanic Honor Society, German Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, and the National Art Honor Society. Would those students now please stand and be recognized? Thank you. North County High School is honored to offer the Academy of Hospitality and Tourism, the Academy of Law and Public Service, and the Future Business Leaders of America. Would students who have completed the requirements for these programs please stand at this time? The state of Maryland also recognizes those seniors who are in the top 5% of their class. Their names are also identified in the program. Would those students stand at this time to be recognized? Anne Arundel County awards an AP diploma to students who have earned a minimum of 5 AP credits in specific domains. They need to have a 3.0 weighted GPA in AP courses and must sit for a minimum of 5 AP exams. On May 18th, an award ceremony was held, and 97 students received scholastic recognition. Of those 97 students, 14 were awarded full scholarships to at least one post-secondary institution. The total cash award for the class of 2011 now amounts to $7,067,486. At this time, it is my distinct pleasure to present the class of 2011 to Mrs. Patricia Nally and Dr. William Heiser.
Special guests, parents, relatives, and friends, on behalf of the faculty and staff of North County High School, I recommend to you the members of the class of 2011 as qualified candidates for the State of Maryland diploma.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Anne Arundel County Board of Education under the laws of the State of Maryland, I do now award diplomas evidencing the satisfactory completion of the prescribed course of studies to the students of North County High School who have been recommended for graduation by the faculty of this school.
Daniel Austin Haller. Joseph Paul Landgraf. Shelby Lane Brooks. Stephanie Smith. Lindsay Williams. Casey Richardson. Janice Mary Martin. Jeffrey Adams. Shanice Abrahams. Scott August Arcarachi.
Brittany Alexander.
Robert Ashworth V.
Reina Amador.
Ryan Atkinson.
Rachel Anderson.
Gail Audette II.
Samantha Michelle Arcarachi.
Talon I.
Taylor Arnold.
Matthew Baker.
Nina Bates.
William Baker.
Brooke Barton.
Darian Banks.
Lacey Lorraine Bateman.
Terrell Bates.
Satoria Janae Battle.
Bradley Beck.
Tawny Nicole Bomas.
Zachary Bennett.
Kayla Beaumont.
Carlester Burt.
Charnice Bellamy Pierce.
Josh Byman.
Christy Lynn Bennett.
Michael Belenke.
Amanda Biddison.
Cordell Blair.
Tara Blackstock.
Larry Dussault.
Christina Blair.
Jonathan Borman.
Shannon Borgoni.
Devin Lamont Brown.
Michelle Boring.
James Bowen.
Brielle Bradford.
John Brandon II.
Caleb Breen,
Lawrence Brent.
Sarah Brittner,
Brandon Briggs.
Brianna Britt,
Carl Brown.
Akeisha Brooks,
Anthony Bowen.
Brittany Brooks,
Keith Michael Brown.
Alyssa Brown,
Quan Brown.
Laquan Brown,
Jacob Burchell.
Lauren Nicole Bullard,
Jonathan Buzzingham.
Megan Lynn Cahill,
Cody Byrne.
Brittany Lynn Callis,
Thomas Cadwalder.
Christina Chapman,
Calvin Kane III.
Laura Ann Choate,
Edward Perry Jr.
Ayashe Clash,
Tyrone Carroll.
Denver Clyde,
Da Vinci Casalda.
Elisa Coates,
Ramiro Casalda.
Erica Koklau,
Antonio Castillo Cruz.
Ashley Cole,
Matthew Chamberlain.
Courtney Marie Coleman,
Ian Chismadia.
Markia Coleman,
Eddie Choi.
Mackenzie Corris,
Philip Choi.
Samantha Colson,
William Clay Jr.
Rachel Cox,
Theodore Mason Clegg II.
Heather Faith Kramer,
Maurice Coates.
Riley C. Curtis,
Trey Coates.
Azure Daly,
James Coley.
Kaylin Davis,
Cameron Collins.
Olivia Dayton,
Danny Compton III.
Megan DeCourcy,
Samuel Colburn.
Ashley Deltuva,
Daniel Davis.
Raven Denby,
Arnell Davis II.
Amanda Dean,
Austin James DeLauder.
Marissa Duke,
Giordano Emilio Di Filippo.
Lisa Durkin,
Joshua Dykes.
Kristen Early,
James Patrick Downey III.
Samantha Ferguson,
Colin Dunn.
Alita Franklin,
Justin Dunnigan.
Ashley Marie Freeman,
Devontae Dyer.
Katie Lynn Fry,
Christopher Elliott.
Sarah Ann Foam,
Lucas Engel.
Whitney Joyce Garrison,
Jake Epps.
Caitlin Lee Glossner,
Alexander Evans.
Sabrina Lynn Mabesa Gogu,
Rufino.
Kayla Gore,
Scott Finley.
Anika Tanae Gross,
Brian Jacob Flavin.
Angel Amelia Hall,
Nico Flores.
Ashley Nicole Hampton,
Corey Fryer.
Crystal Lynn Hampton,
Robert Gardner.
Krista Hardis,
Family and friends, I'd just like to remind you to please hold your applause. We're all excited for our graduates, but let's make sure we all can hear the names of the graduates crossing. Thank you kindly.
Andrew Guijo.
Elise Hassinger,
Jeffrey Giles.
Desiree Hayes,
Michael Joffrey Jr.
Stephanie Artis Hedgecock,
Roland Glazar.
Ashley Marie Highland,
Thomas Golden.
Kayla Hennard,
Timothy Gonzalez Jr.
Angelica Chantel Reza Hernandez,
Anthony Grantland Jr.
Maisha Ayana Hilton Bolden,
Timothy Allen Grew.
Lindsay Holland,
Justin Grogan.
Felicia Lynn Summer Hughes,
Jacob Guerin.
Kelly Jackson,
Edward Joseph Kuzinski III.
Gloria Jimenez,
Brandon Haggerty.
Brianna Johnson,
John Hall.
Jessica Jones,
Eric Hammock Jr.
Tyesha Jones,
Misael Herrera.
Keela Joyner,
Matthew Hill.
Alyssa Caitlin Karn,
Thomas Hill.
Autumn Nicole Cates,
Vaughn Hill Jr.
Haley King,
Jonathan Horn.
Jessica Lee Knotts,
Dylan Hauser.
Emily Kogler,
Zachary Hunt.
Mary Kogler,
Nicholas Imbrugulio.
Jenna Kostowski,
Kevin Jackson.
Emily Kugler,
Ryan Jackson.
Caitlin Laskowski.
Brett Michael Jacob.
Macy Lawyer.
Keon Jennings.
Courtney Layton.
Edward Jones.
Tiffany Lee.
Stephen Joyner.
April Likely.
Joseph Cagle.
Alexandra Leonard.
Ian Daniel Kaplan.
Brittany Lowry.
Jabril Kellogg.
Samantha Ledwick.
Jordan Cass.
Ava Minokian.
Michael Kaloji Jr.
Tiffany Marie Markley.
Chad Nicholas Kuzer.
Aurora
Marshall.
Ryan Kushner.
Shelby Marks.
Benny Lane.
Brianna Lynn McCarthy.
Julian Dominique Lane.
Sarah Elizabeth McIntyre.
Benjamin Battori.
Megan Rhiannon Merkel.
Brandon Michael Lardlaw.
Caitlin Nicole Medford.
Michael Lipscomb.
Omiji Meadows Brunson.
Michael Lochner.
Jennifer Miller.
Alexander Dean Lombardi.
Erica Moore.
Jaron Magnus.
Shelby Norman.
Gerard Marinelli.
Sarah Morrison.
Jeremiah McCullough.
Amberlynn Neal.
Christopher McCluskey.
Bria Norton.
Thomas McConnell.
Whitney Owine.
Joseph McCusker Jr.
Bria Pankey.
Danny McGee.
Aspen Pauly.
Mark Netler Jr.
Leslie Ann Peary.
Jeremy Metzger.
Selena Claude.
Kevin Metzger.
Sierra May Poole.
Anthony Miller.
Danielle Pumphrey.
Brian Milligan.
Sierra Ramos.
Mustafa Mitchell.
Elsa Randall.
Jerome Newton.
Christy Wheels.
Joseph Mueller Jr.
Maria Renaud.
John Isaiah Murray.
Jabria Lasante C. Riley.
Zachary Mustin.
Sarah Ringer.
Robert Odachowski.
Rivera. Avonlea Rivera.
Andre Oliver.
Kaniqua Rose.
David Parker.
Bailey Rosen.
Jonathan Perkins.
Colleen Rusk.
Stephen Perkins.
Chelsea Som.
Ty Fan Jr.
Christine Nicole Setmeyer.
Charles Pindell III.
Jessica Lynn Shabowski.
Christopher Potts.
Chelsea Ray Schrapp.
Bobby Prater III.
Anastasia Schultz.
Jeffrey Pritchard.
Victoria Schultz.
Benjamin Prosper.
Christina Shives.
Douglas Piles.
Tiffany Silkworth.
Cameron Clemena.
Courtney Simmons.
Colin Aaron Kwan.
Krista Sluck.
William Rathel Jr.,
Jessica Smith.
Ricardo Ray Jr.,
Jordan Sierra Smith.
Brandon Reed,
Kia Jovan Smith.
Alan Ray,
Christina Lee Sperling.
Gary Richardson,
Corey Nicole Spiker.
Alex Riley,
Alexandra Desiree Stevens.
Memphis Corey Robles,
Milan Stevens.
Christopher Rose,
Stephanie Sitniski.
Shane Ryan,
Christina Teets.
Mark Brendan Sassy II,
Jennifer Thickman.
Cody Schnocky,
Alexandria Lee Thomas.
Mark Chandrowski,
Taylor Thompson.
Akeem Sims,
Shakila Marie Thornton.
Charles Stringfellow Jr.,
Angela Truesdale.
Scott Taylor Jr.,
Sarah Trujillo.
Colin Thompson,
Alyssa Vance.
Matthew Thorpe,
Violetta Valerie Voronina.
Evan Tyzak,
Hayden Alexandria Wagner.
Craig Urban Jr.,
Gloria Geneva Washington.
Matthew Vodak,
Jasmine Carlisha Washington.
Troy Vogt,
Jasmine Watkins.
Joshua Vandenbosch,
Michelle Wilder.
Tyler Wainwright,
Tiffany Williams.
Charlie Wallace III,
Briosha Wills.
Ryan Ward,
Taylor Wilson.
Justin Weichert,
Samantha Winner.
Chase Wilkerson,
That's your card, didn't you? Brianna Worthington.
Brian Williams,
Alyssa Yee.
Eric Williams,
Jennifer Zog.
Tavon Williams,
Kiera Brianna Perkins.
Kevin Williams,
Brittany Montgomery.
Rasheen Williams Barnes,
Shanika Delshawn Dean.
Scott Wilson,
Daisha Monique Hayes.
Casey Wolf,
Marsha Peters.
Ryan Wood,
Joyce Porter.
Sean Wurzberger. David Gonzalez Garcia. Matthew Morris. Matthew Young. Joshua Charles Edward Zaragoza.
Shanice Abrahams.
Scott August Arcarachi.
Brittany Alexander.
Robert Ashworth V.
Raina Amador.
Ryan Atkinson.
Rachel Anderson.
Dale Audette II.
Samantha Michelle Arcarachi.
Talon I.
Taylor Arnold.
Matthew Baker.
Nina Bates.
William Baker.
Brooke Barton.
Darian Banks.
Lacey Lorraine Bateman.
Terrell Bates.
Satoria Janae Battle.
Bradley Beck.
Tawny Nicole Bomas.
Zachary Bennett.
Kayla Beaumont.
Carlester Burt.
Sharnice Bellamy Pierce.
Josh Byman.
Christy Lynn Bennett.
Michael Belenke.
Amanda Biddison.
Cordell Blair.
Tara Blackstock.
Larry Dussault.
Christina Blair.
Jonathan Borman.
Shannon Borgoni.
Devin Lamont Brown.
Michelle Boring.
James Bowen.
Brielle Bradford.
John Brandon II.
Caleb Green.
Lawrence Brent.
Sarah Brittner.
Brandon Briggs.
Brianna Britt.
Carl Brown.
Akeisha Brooks.
Anthony Bowen.
Brittany Brooks.
Keith Michael Brown.
Alyssa Brown.
Quan Brown.
Laquan Brown.
Jacob Burchell.
Lauren Nicole Bullard.
Jonathan Buzzingham.
Megan Lynn Cahill.
Cody Byrne.
Brittany Lynn Callis.
Thomas Cadwalder.
Christina Chapman.
Calvin Kane III.
Laura Ann Choate.
Edward Carey Jr.
Ayashe Clash.
Tyrone Carroll.
Denver Clyde.
Da Vinci Casalda.
Alisa Coates.
Ramiro Casalda.
Erica Koklau.
Antonio Castillo Cruz.
Ashley Cole.
Matthew Chamberlain.
Courtney Marie Coleman.
Ian Chismadia.
Markia Coleman.
Eddie Choi.
Mackenzie Corris.
Philip Choi.
Samantha Colson.
William Clay Jr.
Rachel Cox.
Theodore Mason Clegg II.
Heather Faith Kramer.
Maurice Coates.
Riley C. Curtis.
Trey Coates.
Azure Daly.
James Coley.
Kaylin Davis.
Cameron Collins.
Olivia Dayton.
Danny Compton III.
Megan DeCourcy.
Samuel Colburn.
Ashley Deltuva.
Daniel Davis.
Raven Denby.
Arnell Davis II.
Amanda Dean.
Austin James DeLauder.
Marissa Duke.
Giordano Emilio Di Filippo.
Lisa Durkin.
Joshua Dykes.
Kristen Early.
James Patrick Downey III.
Samantha Ferguson.
Colin Dunn.
Alita Franklin.
Justin Dunnigan.
Ashley Marie Freeman.
Devontae Dyer.
Katie Lynn Fry.
Christopher Elliott.
Sarah Ann Foam.
Lucas Engel.
Whitney Joyce Garrison.
Jake Epps.
Caitlin Lee Glossner.
Alexander Evans.
Sabrina Lynn Mabesa Gogui.
Eric Ferrufino.
Kayla Gore.
Scott Finley.
Anika Tanae Gross.
Brian Jacob Flavin.
Angel Amelia Hall.
Nico Flores.
Ashley Nicole Hampton.
Corey Fryer.
Crystal Lynn Hampton.
Robert Gardner.
Krista Hardis.
Family and friends, I'd just like to remind you to please hold your applause. We're all excited for our graduates, but let's make sure we all can hear the names of the graduates crossing. Thank you kindly.
Andrew Guijo.
Elise Hassinger.
Jeffrey Giles.
Desiree Hayes.
Michael Joffrey Jr.
Stephanie Artis Hedgecock.
Roland Glagar.
Ashley Marie Highland.
Thomas Golden.
Kayla Hennard.
Timothy Gonzalez Jr.
Angelica Chantel Reza Hernandez.
Anthony Grantland Jr.
Maisha Ayana Hilton Bolden.
Timothy Allen Grew.
Lindsay Holland.
Justin Grogan.
Felicia Lynn Summer Hughes.
Jacob Guerin.
Kelly Jackson.
Edward Joseph Kuzinski III.
Gloria Jimenez.
Brandon Haggerty.
Brianna Johnson.
John Hall.
Jessica Jones.
Eric Hammock Jr.
Tyesha Jones.
Misael Herrera.
Keela Joyner.
Matthew Hill.
Alyssa Caitlin Karn.
Thomas Hill.
Autumn Nicole Cates.
Vaughn Hill Jr.
Haley King.
Jonathan Horn.
Jessica Lee Knotts.
Dylan Hauser.
Emily Kogler.
Zachary Hunt.
Mary Kogler.
Nicholas Imbrugulio.
Jenna Kostowski.
Kevin Jackson.
Emily Kugler.
Ryan Jackson.
Caitlin Laskowski.
Brett Michael Jacob.
Macy Lawyer.
Keon Jennings.
Courtney Layton.
Edward Jones.
Tiffany Lee.
Stephen Joyner.
April Lockland.
Joseph Cagle.
Alexandra Leonard.
Ian Daniel Kaplan.
Brittany Lowry.
Jabril Kellogg.
Samantha Ludwig.
Jordan Cass.
Ava Minokian.
Michael Kaloji Jr.
Tiffany Marie Markley.
Chad Nicholas Kuzer.
Laura Marshall.
Ryan Kushner.
Shelby Marks.
Benny Lane.
Brianna Lynn McCarthy.
Julian Dominique Lane.
Sarah Elizabeth McIntyre.
Benjamin Battori.
Megan Rhiannon Merkel.
Brandon Michael Lardroth.
Caitlin Nicole Medford.
Michael Lipscomb.
Omiji Meadows Brunson.
Michael Lochner.
Jennifer Miller.
Alexander Dean Lombardi.
Erica Moore.
Jaron Magnus.
Shelby Norman.
Gerard Marinelli.
Sarah Morrison.
Jeremiah McCullough.
Amberlynn Neal.
Christopher McCluskey.
Bria Norton.
Thomas McConnell.
Brittany Owine.
Joseph McCusker Jr.
Bria Pankey.
Danny McGee.
Aspen Polly.
Mark Metler Jr.
Leslie Ann Peary.
Jeremy Metzger.
Selena Plod.
Kevin Metzger.
Sierra May Poole.
Anthony Miller.
Danielle Pumphrey.
Brian Milligan.
Sierra Ramos.
Mustafa Mitchell.
Elsa Randall.
Jerome Newton.
Christy Wheels.
Joseph Mueller Jr.
Maria Renaud.
John Isaiah Murray.
Jabria Lasante C. Wiley.
Zachary Mustin.
Sarah Ringer.
Robert Odachowski.
Rivera. Avonlea Rivera.
Andre Oliver.
Kaniqua Rose.
David Parker.
Bailey Rosen.
Jonathan Perkins.
Colleen Rusk.
Stephen Perkins.
Chelsea Som.
Ty Fan Jr.
Christine Nicole Setmeyer.
Charles Pindell III.
Jessica Lynn Shabowski.
Christopher Potts.
Chelsea Ray Schreck.
Bobby Prater III.
Anastasia Schultz.
Jeffrey Pritchard.
Victoria Schultz.
Benjamin Prosper.
Christina Shives.
Douglas Piles.
Tiffany Silkworth.
Cameron Clemena.
Courtney Simmons.
Colin Aaron Kwan.
Krista Sluck.
William Rathel Jr.
Jessica Smith.
Ricardo Ray Jr.
Jordan Sierra Smith.
Brandon Reed.
Kia Jovan Smith.
Alan Ray.
Christina Lee Sparling.
Gary Richardson.
Corey Nicole Spiker.
Alex Riley.
Alexandra Desiree Stevens.
Memphis Corey Robles.
Milan Stevens.
Christopher Rose.
Stephanie Sipniewski.
Shane Ryan.
Christina Teets.
Mark Brendan Sassy II.
Jennifer Thickman.
Cody Schnocky.
Alexandria Lee Thomas.
Mark Chandrowski.
Taylor Thompson.
Akeem Sims.
Shakila Marie Thornton.
Charles Stringfellow Jr.
Angela Truesdale.
Scott Taylor Jr.
Sarah Trujillo.
Colin Thompson.
Alyssa Vance.
Matthew Thorpe.
Violetta Valerie Voronina.
Evan Kizak.
Hayden Alexandria Wagner.
Craig Urban Jr.
Gloria Geneva Washington.
Matthew Vodak.
Jasmine Carlicia Washington.
Troy Vogt.
Jasmine Watkins.
Joshua Vandenbosch.
Michelle Wilder.
Tyler Wainwright.
Tiffany Williams.
Charlie Wallace III.
Briosha Wills.
Ryan Ward.
Taylor Wilson.
Justin Weichert.
Samantha Winner.
Chase Wilkerson.
That's your card, didn't you? Brianna Worthington.
Brian Williams.
Alyssa Yee.
Eric Williams.
Jennifer Zog.
Tavon Williams.
Kiera Brianna Perkins.
Kevin Williams.
Brittany Montgomery.
Rasheen Williams Barnes.
Shanika Delshawn Dean.
Scott Wilson.
Daisha Monique Hayes.
Casey Wolf.
Marsha Peters.
Ryan Wood.
Joyce Porter. Congratulations, but we're not done yet. Thank you. I'll wait. Good morning. Good morning. Congratulations to the class of 2011. For the last several weeks, I've thought about the message I wanted to convey to you today. After all, this is the last time I'll have your full attention, and I'm the last person speaking before you become officially graduated. First, I want to say thank you to the class of 2011. I'm proud of each and every one of you sitting here today. As principal of North County High School, I'm so proud to have you as my first graduating class. In my short 10 years a night, I've watched the class of 2011 set the bar high and set a new standard for excellence for North County High School. As North County continues to excel, we will look back at the class of 2011 as the catalyst that started us on our journey to greatness. Let me give you a few examples. You increased the percentage of students taking the SAT. You achieved the highest number of students taking advanced placement courses. You have increased the percentage of students planning to attend college next year, and you have set a school record in the amount of college scholarship money received by a senior class with over $7 million. Make no mistake, you have raised the expectations for students that are to follow you. Class of 2011, please do not forget to thank your parents, grandparents, guardians, teachers, and friends for all their support. Their love and guidance have helped you to get here today. Lastly, I want to tell you a story about a graduating senior from a few years back. He was a typical senior. Like many of you, he experienced many highs and lows in high school. There were great memories of playing sports and being with friends. Some classes went well, but others not as expected. He couldn't remember the assignments he completed, or the tests he passed, or how many tardy table slips he received. Like some of you, this student was ready to finish high school, was ready for the summer to begin, and almost ready but very anxious to go to college. He didn't know if he was ready for the next stage of his life. He knew that whatever he decided, he wanted to be successful, and that hard work would be an important ingredient to succeed. However, one January morning of his senior year, his dad told him to wake up and get dressed. His mom needed to be taken to the hospital. Sadly, just one day before his 18th birthday, his mom passed away. But through the pain and tragedy and through the grief and the will to succeed, this senior persevered and graduated from high school just like all of you. That senior was me. As a graduation present, my brother gave me a book called The Edge. It was filled with inspirational stories of people that never gave up and persevered to accomplish great things. I would like to share a very brief poem called Don't Quit from this book. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high, and you want to smile, but you have to sigh, when care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. Often the struggler is given up when he might have captured the victor's cup, and he learned too late when night came down how close he was to the golden crown. Success is failure turned inside out, so stick to the fight, and when your heart is hit, it's when things seem worse that you must not quit. Today you've accomplished something incredible. Remember that no matter what obstacles or barriers are in your way, you are a knight, and you must never, never, never quit. Your high school graduation is most certainly a defining moment in your life, but it will not be your last. I believe that you are destined for greatness, and remember that you will forever be a North County Knight. You control your destiny, not anyone else. I know that exciting futures are ahead of you, and that greatness is within each of you. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2011. At this time, I would like to ask the audience to please stand as I acknowledge the graduation status of the class of 2011. By the authority vested in me by the Maryland State Department of Education and the Anne Arundel County Public Schools, I am pleased to proclaim you graduates of North County High School. To symbolize your new status as graduates, you may now move your tassels from the right side of the cap to the left. At this time, we invite the band and vocal ensemble to lead us in the singing of the alma mater.
world's greatest. Come on. Yeah. The world's greatest. I am a mountain. I am a tall tree, oh, I am a swift wind, sweeping the country. I am a river down in the valley, oh, I am a vision, and I can see clearly. If anybody asks you who I am, just stand up tall, look them in the face and say, I'm that star up in the sky, I'm that mountain peak up high. Hey, I made it, I'm the world's greatest. And I'm that little bit of hope when my back's against the ropes. I can feel it, I'm the world's greatest. The world's greatest, Joe. The world's greatest. Forever. I am a giant, I am an eagle, oh, I am a lion down in the jungle. I am a marching band, I am the people, oh, I am a helping hand, I am a hero. If anybody asks you who I am, just stand up tall, look them in the face and say, I'm that star up in the sky, I'm that mountain peak up high. Hey, I made it, I'm the world's greatest. And I'm that little bit of hope when my back's against the ropes. I can feel it, I'm the world's greatest. In the ring of life I'll reign love, I will reign, and the world will notice a king. Oh yeah, yeah. Darkness, I'll shine a light, shine a light, and the mirrors of success reflect in me. I made it. I'm the world's greatest. I'm that little bit. I'm that little bit. Oh, yeah, yeah. I can feel it, feel it. I'm the world's greatest. Oh, I'm that star up in the sky. Oh, yes, I am. I done made it. I'm the world's greatest. And I'm that little bit of hope, yeah. When my back's against the wall, I could feel I'm the world's greatest. I saw the light and that star up in the tunnel. I'm that mountain peak, even the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. I'm the world's greatest. And fame was right there. I'm that little bit of fool, yeah. My back's against the locked doors. Now I can just walk. I'm the world's greatest. And it's the greatest. It's the greatest. Can you feel it? Yeah, can you feel it? Yeah, yeah. I saw the light at the end of the tunnel, believed in the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and faith was right there to pull me through. Yeah, it used to be like gold. Now I can just walk on through. Hey, greatest. I'm that little bit of hope when my back's against the ropes. I can feel it. I'm the world's
greatest. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take I love you guys!
I would like to thank all the faculty, staff, and teachers and principals at North County High School for making it an awesome 4 years. Thank you very much.
All right, I'd like to thank everyone, my friends, family, all the faculty, teachers, everyone, all my friends,
I'd like to thank all the teachers that helped me get where I am, and my family and my friends.
Congratulations to class 2011. We love you. Be safe this summer. I love my best friend Leslie. Thank you. I love my best friend Jennifer. She's amazing.
Congratulations, seniors. Woo! 2011.
And thanks to my grandparents and all their help and everything. And I'm just looking forward to the future. I made it 2011, baby.
Yeah, I'm just really excited. It was a great day, great experience. I'm just really excited. Congrats, everyone.
Hi. Congratulations. Woo! We did it. I did it.
This is my baby right here. She did it. Yes. 11. Yes. Yes.
Congratulations once again to the class of 2011. We made it this far. I'm so proud of us, myself, for having a lifetime experience at North County High School. So my best wishes to you and your family, and congratulations.
Hi, I'm a 2011 class graduate, and North County High School is awesome, and I'm happy to graduate.
Hi, I'm Mark Sassy at the Towson University for the North County High School graduation. Everyone here is going to make a brighter future for the United States, going to apply themselves, and make everyone's lives better now that they've graduated from high school. Thank you.
Hi. I'd love to give a shout out to Matt Dowler, Glendon Burke, Corinne Well, Arnell Davis, and all the teachers and friends that we have and everything. So, wish them luck in the future.
Thanks, guys. It makes the year a great year. Sorry to see you go.
Thanks for everything. Thanks, Coach.
I want to say congratulations 2011. We made it through 4 years of high school. We did it through all the drama, all the classwork, everything. So congratulations to everyone. Love you.
Congratulations, class of 2011. Thank you, parents, peers, teachers, staff, everybody. Thank you.
Friends that I care for, and the school that we all need. Now when I take the stage, the echoes start to sound. I look for creativity, and within these walls it's found. The candles and the masses, the parts that we all play, the changing of the classes, and the magic that remains. Now I sit outside my locker, and I think about my day, the teachers who've inspired me, the image I've portrayed.